From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palaver, no fear inside. Truth must talk, we not go hide. Call Mr. Kotubo, bring them sense. Ready veterans, big nonsense. I must right up and clear. Anthony W. She make me think clear. Claudia Smith, strong woman, yeah. If you wrong, she go say, Leader King, how decide, for me county, be their life. Timber people, they are ready.
Okay, folks, and of course, that's it. This evening here on Top 105.3. Let me say good evening and good evening to every one of you on the sound of my voice. If you just joining, I'd like to say welcome to the program. I beg to differ here this wonderful evening. The time is 21 minutes past the hour 9 o'clock. Let me say sorry for coming in late at this time. I just listened to the special interview with Honorable Jeremiah Gao Sokan. Cause of this delay of which we are coming at this point. But however, we are still here for you, so be there for all and let's do this together this wonderful time. Pedrin, how you doing?
Had a long day.
Okay.
Today, finally, I laid my sister to rest. New J. Smith had a wonderful service, and then her remains went to Shatta. You know, that's the new place people very beautiful. It's Benedict area,
Okay.
where you have full coverage. You have security protecting your remains, so no one can go there and destroy your grave. So the family, the Smith family, was very happy that they were able to Friday Bapu Bo family and the Smith were able to lay the sister, mother, and daughter, to rest. So now we can move on to another chapter. So all those that came to the funeral, we want to say thank you. We appreciate everything. Kind words, contribution, everything. Show love and that we are part of the Himari and were demonstrated today. That means we are all one. So the people of Bolton in Riverside who also came for the funeral, listen to my voice. Thank you for coming, for putting our sister, mother to rest, and wherever you want to call her, to rest, was befitting, loving, caring, and all what she accomplished. New J. Smith finally gone to her resting place. So on behalf of the family, I just want to thank you. Okay, the show must go on. So Alice, what we have on the table?
Yeah, Vedra.
What we have on the table today?
Ready? Not now.
Where?
we'll have something tomorrow after the meeting with the
Ah,
gathering that we're talking about. Yeah.
mm. Uh, some people got married in your city.
Yes, getting married in a city. If we didn't meet, I don't invite us, so we don't pay attention. If even today, I don't know whether it's the local authority or who. They have a citizen. I think a meeting with Burkinabes today in this area, and that meeting was here at the city. It was later on that we saw the broadcast. So there's no need. We don't bother ourselves to go there.
The city had a meeting with Burkina B.
Yes.
Mm. It was a mayor rest.
Ready. Let me see because let me see quickly let me see I'll tell you. But it is local authority, nothing on is mayor. But that would be local authority. Let me see quickly. Let me see. Well, so the particular group, me, I don't been mentioned, but the only thing was Burkinabes Grand GEDEH County gathered to discuss issue of common interest in ZWEDRU. And then later on, the next question was Burkinabes Grand GEDEH County holding meeting to raise awareness in the county.
So
Are you
that
getting
could
me?
be a positive endeavor.
All right, so 1 minute, let me see what I can switch because due to the rain of just fell, no EDC in the city, so we are getting signal that the current is back, so we have to switch from power 1 to 2. So just hold on, we're going to be back.
In the mix.
Okay, so folks, we will hold it there. Go back to our panelists here on the show. Those of you watching the music, I would like to say we're sorry about this point. We'd like to go far with this twice. Welcome in the panelists, and then we continue on the show. If there's a name that we bring to you back the video clip, we're going to do so. But just keep watching. Don't give away. If you're just joining us, I would like to say welcome. Continue to share the live so that other people can be able to follow here this wonderful, wonderful evening now. Yeah, Dajon, welcome back.
The same way for you. So you switch from one to the other.
Come again?
You said you switch from one.
Oh yes, yes.
Correct.
From power 1 to power 2.
So current 1 to current 2.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means in broadcasting?
So if we are on generator and then we're trying to change from the generator to LEC, we change power.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we're on course now.
Yeah, everything is okay.
Okay. So you have some recording line up. Last Friday, it was a historical day in Monrovia.
Yeah, so let me share that quick in the chat and I'll be able to have it on the station computer.
Okay.
But you can go ahead.
Yeah, it was a historical day where the Grand GEDEH University came out of a special day at the City Hall, fundraising to a $1 million fundraising, and it's intended to help subsidize the budget for the university and other initiatives like improving for the student center, employee salary, other unique projects undertaken by the university. Like scholarship, and such undertaking is encouraged and very ambitious. And I know people have started contributing. And we could do the same. We the people of Grand GEDEH can rally around the university to meet its goals and objectives. That means $1 million can be accomplished. We all of us put our hands around it. So I know there was strategy in terms how will you get the 1 million. So they wrote MSAs, they wrote institutions, and some have already started delivering. And the second part would be of the launching of the endowment fund of the GEDEH University. Would be done in the diaspora in USA. So in June, sometimes in June. So there will be a program also in ZWEDRU where the citizens of GEDEH, neighboring southeastern region, will get a chance to contribute to this worthy cause. So today, what we do, we were not at the program, but somehow we were able to get a recording. So we gave a recording of the vice president, the remarks by Dr. William Toa, who is the chairman of the board trustee of GEDEH University. So he started the ball rolling. And then we have Vice President Jeremiah, he spoke. And there will be other representatives and senators that were at that program spoke. And then other people who came from institution, governmental institution, to also help to uplift the funding. So all of that will try to play some to give you some idea what took place at the Monrovia City Hall last Friday. So let me go to Alex. Alex, let's start rolling some of the recordings. The remarks by Chief Dr. William Toa, who gave the remarks telling us what took place on last Friday. And then from there, we'll go to the Vice President, Jeremiah Kuhn, who graciously took over, giving his government position towards higher education. So, Ellis, when you're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, trying to have the video on.
Okay. So I should stay talk?
No, let's see what I can do here because I'm already there.
Okay.
Let's see quickly what I can do to have this video on.
Representative of District 2, GEDEH County, Honorable Jacob Beatty, Honorable Representative of District and Dr. Jesse Noah Andrew, President of the University, Dr. Joseph P. Isaac, President of the University, representatives of various institutions,
For what?
different of our county in our country, in Africa, distinguished
other members of the government of Liberia, members of the board, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me take this time to say a few words to welcome you. That today is the launching, formally pronouncing the word of the Grand GEDEH University, as well as the launching of the 1 million fund drive to boost the budget for the delivery of quality education, higher institutions of learning in the great country of the Republic of Liberia. Usually, as we all know, the resources is not always enough. Even this can apply to our respective homes. What our rural homes are perceived as disposable income. When we get to the table to make our budget, there are always some shortfalls we have to manage here and there to balance our budget. The same thing happened at the national level. So during the budgeting process, there are competing interests. And so in that process, when you slide out this, give this here, you give this there, sometimes other institutions don't get all that they need. We call it the strategic budget process. Now, so for those of us at the Grand GEDEH University, we realize that things we want to do to produce quality education, the highly competitive education, to make our students on top of their game, require the representative to be able to have qualified professors, the learning environment to be conducive, the academic publications that exist to aid the learning process, and the technology and infrastructure. As a consequence, those of us who, by virtue of your kind gesture, that happen to lead our institution at this point in time, did a consolidation of ideas. And said, well, we are giving this matter now to run this institution. So what can we do to deliver the mandate given to us? So in that purpose, we teased out several ideas, and then we agreed that we have a budget deficit of between 900,000 to 1.2 million. And so we said, okay, we need for to say we're going to launch fund drive, $1 million fund drive, that will add to what the government gave us around 800 plus thousand to run a university. So together, we'll be to raise to have a total budget for the university of 1,800,000, 1,900,000 to run the university. And so the gap that we need to fill to run the university is $1 million. We assure you, when this funding is provided, Grand GEDEH University will produce state-of-the-art quality education that can be compared to none. At the same time, Grand GEDEH University, as the county is projected, as the frontline county from the Southeastern region, wants to create a center of excellence when it comes to education. And so they brought our requests and became that we institutionalize this vision to make sure that Grand GEDEH has the center of excellence when it comes to education. Therefore, we want to say welcome, asking you to delve into your pockets, to do all you can so that the vision and mission of the university can be accomplished by the little we do here. because great things start with good intention. So if you're being here today, show up and you have very good intention. So I want to say welcome, welcome, and please do what you can to participate in the concert. Thanks. Thank you so much.
So veteran, that was that the William tour. So I don't know if I can roll the president on again. We start from there or veteran.
The chairman of the board trustee of the Grand GEDEH University.
Yeah.
He just spoke. Yeah, Dr. Toa, William Toa.
Can we roll the preso on?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
Fellow Liberians, joy today to be sitting here. Also, I'm short of words because what binds us we created today is we are great genius. We left. Today's a working day. We left everything. Jobs, our homes, travel from afar, to be here today because we are great genius. I'm also happy to have my colleagues with me, Dr. Ivy, president of the McGill University, and to my dear brother, the one I always call him big brother, Dr. Mongro, president of Nimba University. When I placed a call to them, they said, dear brother, we will be there. And I'm happy to have them here today. You know, people have to say, they say when you see Daito get hard, right? And they've been in the field for years, decided to go under their umbrella to learn. So I'm happy to have them here. Distinguished representation of the Office of the Vice President, Dr. Madonna Mensa, Honorable Jeremiah Kwanku, not here with us today, but he sent his representation. And our caucus chair, Jeremiah Gao Sokan, Honorable Jacob Dibi, representative of District 3, Grand GEDEH County. I always refer to her, our mother, Honorable Marie Johnson, representative of District 2, Grand GEDEH County. You are all welcome. Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees of Grand GEDEH University, development partners, and our Alumni Association President, students, leadership, and all other guests present here today. It is a pleasure having each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. It is with say the Speaker office will be represented shortly. You know that the people in the country. It is with immense honor, joy, and with a sense of responsibility that I welcome all of you to this historic transformation occasion, the launching of Grand GEDEH University. It is not just merely on building Grand GEDEH University. It is the manifestation of a long-held dream. We Grand GEDEH believe, and we aspire for years back, we should have a tertiary institution that will train, transform children. This determination to expand access to quality, higher quality education in rural Liberia, it is not just for Grand GEDEH, but for the whole of Liberia. We are grateful to the office of the Vice President. This is the second time we are hosting the Vice President and the Vice President's office. A few weeks back, he was with us in the county. And he saw, you know, when you invite somebody to where you live, they know your problem. So the Vice President's office is here again today because they already visited us before. So knowing our problem and then having them here is a joy. We are equally happy to have a representation from the Speaker's office. And then guess what? He once upon a time visited us also. And they did what they were supposed to do. But just for the sake of our guests, the Speaker's office pledged to electrify Grand GEDEH University. And during the first visitation of the Vice President's office, he also pledged, which presented to him a 30,000 student center. The office said we will build 125,000 student centers. An endowment fund is about closing the gap. When I will use an analogy, when the mother in the home shares the food among her children, and me being a son of John M. Boto, a father of 26 children, imagine where a mother shares for 26 children in that home, where she has to share chicken, she has to share fish, rice here and there. Do you really think everyone will get equally? There will always be that gap. So we cannot eat it cross. Let's welcome the office, the representation of the Speaker. Thank you. In this country, the mother meal is the budget. We have to break, reach protocol for this special recognition. I'm sorry for that, but I have to do that. Honorable James Colette is not just a representative from the Speaker's office, not. He is the chairperson on our rules, all of the administration. And so he's a representative of Bone County. And I live Bone County, so he's my direct representative. So I must give him that recognition and for all of us to know that He is chairperson of our organization. For anything that happen out there, the house of meetings, collect. Congratulations and thank you for coming. Great day to the place of $1 million. Thank you for coming. I think you came in last night. And he's my children. For anything to happen in that building, it has to go through Honorable Kule. Even before the speaker can get seat, office, anything, it has to go through Honorable Kule. And today we are blessed that everything else represent that house, the house of legislators. I will only pause there. As I was saying, having a mother sharing meal among the children, everyone will get equally. And we being Grand GEDEH University, this year we received 859,000. That we believe we have a gap, which of course the chairman has already spoken about. That gap, we want to have qualified teachers, lecturers. Some of our lecturers as well, we want to build their capacity, send them to school so that they can earn master's degrees, and some PhD. As I speak right now, we have 4 PhD candidates. And we have 21 master's degree candidates. We also want to expand our infrastructure, improve them, so that we can compete. You know, when someone puts you in the bigger river and they go, you gotta swim by yourself. We are now in the river with the University of Liberia, University of Cotton, TU. And guess what? Some of these institutions have been in existence for decades, some centuries, if I may say. Now going to be competing with them, as a young baby on the block. But we will not come up with an excuse to say because we are a newer university, we will not produce quality education. And to do such, it is upon us to fight for the resources. We gotta get in on your support in gathering the needed resources for Grand GEDEH University. The gap is for quality education, quality teachers, infrastructure development, capacity building, and sponsoring students who want to even go abroad. Today, I'm here to appeal to each and every one of you. Someone want to know what is it that Grand GEDEH University is offering? Grand GEDEH University has 6 colleges. Based on the transition or the elevation, we have 6 colleges. We have the teacher education, we have the business and administration, we have the health science, we have the College of Engineering and Applied Science, we have the liberal arts college, and the College of Agriculture. These are the 6 colleges which we are gathered here today to plead with each and every one of you for your support. So we want to say a student graduating from any of these colleges will be second to none. To be able a student graduating from Grand GEDEH University working at the central bank to work with error-free. do not make a mistake. Instead of sending 1,000 to you and send you 1 million. Then when they ask you to send the money back, you say, no, God send it to me. We now want a next coming from GEDEH University to struggle looking for your vein. We don't want a student coming from GEDEH University to have problems naming the various types of crops, trees. When they say go and name the tree, then you look at sapling or mahogany. And guess what? Pretty soon, Kudu Mountain will be opening. And we want to be the center to train those geologists. Guess what? A referral hospital has been built in GEDEH. And we want to be the institution that will train qualitative nurses, that whenever you even come from the hospital, you will want to be in contact with that nurse that treated you. Not the nurse that will be teaching you. If you were here yesterday, why you come back again today? But ethically, the education and profession. Professionally, to be able to treat you. The liberal arts, we want to compete with the rest of the world. If I may say, we are now in the 5th generation of technology. We don't want our students only drawing people and they can't even see it. The man will never run, hope people and know the path. Microscope, you guys say microscope, ready to draw it, but they can't even see it. We want a situation that when you say microscope, you put it before our student, and they should dissect it, know all the parts, the usage, the application, everything. You take our students to computer science, or modern world, AI, now even here, we look at AI, the AI will do you that one. Our students will be on top of the modern world of learning. My plea is that we have here fellow Grenadians, fellow compatriots, all of us sitting here today, we once upon a time started in classrooms. And we know what it means to go through a system of quality education. We know what it takes to sit on the bench where sometimes no job, all of them collect money and bad job. I humbly started my education in the Ivory Coast when I was young, as a refugee child. So I know what it is, what it takes to go through a system with no resources. I know what it takes when you leave such a system and they put the computer before you. You will look around and ask, but where did you start from? But yet you once upon a time did computer science. We have a gap. Our endowment form is about tackling the problem in our educational system. And I know you are all here today. The fact that you left everything else to be present tells me that we will reach 1 million. You know, the vice president, before we try him, before we say 20,000, and then he said 130. 130, right? And the office is here again today. Before we try to speak up, we say one transformer and say, I'll electrify the whole campus. People up in here again. Giving us scholarship to students. The local government that will depend on is here. And when they say legislative caucus of GEDEH, they are present. And they said to us, our mother, the one they call the time when they say Christian. Our mother, when they say Christian, yeah. When that guy who drinking water in your house today, water is flowing across the country. The deputy for administration, our own brother and son, T-Way is here. T-Way. When I start giving everybody, I know we will be reaching 2 million to our first year, and believe that we will achieve our goal in this room. Once again, thank you all for coming. GEDEH University is here to compete and produce quality education. Thank you.
All right, please do it how everybody just did.
All right, so veteran, you listen. Let me see quickly. Can I roll the representation of the vice president? Veteran.
He's not there. You have a representative.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, we heard the president of the board, trustee of Grand GEDEH, Mr. Chief Dr. William Toa, and then we heard the president of the university, Mr. Boto, telling us about the university endowment funds, the launching of the endowment funds of $1 million. $1 million. And then we heard other people also speaking. The speaker, someone from the speaker office. So the speaker is Kuhn, Speaker Kuhn office. Yeah, speaking. And so we know that there are other representative and president. Representative and senator from Grand GEDEH University also present. So we'll be hearing a lot of speeches today. Now we're looking for the person who representing the vice president office, Jeremiah Kuhn office. And so as soon as we get that recording, we'll play it.
So how they have it, veteran?
I bring you warm greetings from the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Jeremiah Kuhn Sr. The Vice President is currently, right now, this moment, in a very important meeting regarding granting the concession. The President asked me to fast track that process, and that meeting, there's another meeting happening right now. That's why he couldn't be here, but it's also right now working for granting the county. And before I start my speech, on behalf of the Vice President here, I'd also like to say, our 10-year-old daughter was also a granted. and I'm looking forward to her coming one day to her grandchildren. Her grandfather is the late John Clay Davis. Yeah, that's her grandfather. All right, so enough of that. Honorable members of the National Legislature, Honorable Minister of Education, who's already here. Maybe there's a representative, I don't see it. Members of the Cabinet, the President of Grand GEDEH University, the administration, faculty, and staff of Grand GEDEH University, representatives of international organizations, development partners. I'd like to recognize the Office of the Vice President here, invited guests, our students, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today we gather not merely to launch a university, but to write a new chapter in the history of our nation. This is more than a ceremony. It is the birth of hope, the rise of opportunity, and the opening of doors that were once closed to many. Before to go to university, you have to come tomorrow. Everybody coming to Delhi today, there are universities all across the country, and Grand GEDEH University, this transition from a college to a university today is an important milestone for our country. What stands before us was once a community college. Today, it rises as Grand GEDEH University, a beacon of hope, a symbol of transformation, and a bold declaration that the future of Liberia will not be limited by its past. This moment is deeply emotional because it brings to fulfillment the dreams of generations, dreams that education would reach every corner of our land, dreams that a child born in the southeastern region would not have to travel far to access quality higher education. Dreams that opportunity would no longer be defined by geography, but by determination. I believe that Grand GEDEH University is strategically positioned. Its location in the southeastern region opens doors for thousands of young people across Grand GEDEH, River G, Sino, Maryland, and beyond. It brings education closer to the people, and in doing so, it brings hope closer to their hearts. But let us be clear, this university must not only serve the Southeast, it must compete with the very best across our region. It must become a destination of choice, attracting students from Monrovia, from Lofa, from Lima, from Cape Town, and from everywhere in Liberia and the region. As our government continues its ambition to make the Southeast fully accessible, connecting county capitals, opening pathways of development, this university will stand as a pillar of that transformation. To the Ministry of Education and the administration of this institution, we thank you. Your collaboration, your vision, and your unwavering commitment have made this milestone possible today. Liberia salutes you. To the students, this is your moment. You are not just enrolling in a university, you are enrolling in the future of Liberia. Take full advantage of this opportunity. Prepare yourselves with knowledge, discipline, integrity, and the spirit of service. This nation is counting on you to rebuild, to innovate, and to lead. God teaches and let we commend you. We honor your sacrifices, your resilience, and your dedication. You have chosen a role, a noble profession for the molding of minds, the shaping of character, and the building of a nation through knowledge. We also recognize that true respect for your profession must be reflected in better conditions and befitting salaries. As a government, we hear you. We remain committed to working toward that goal. In return, we encourage you to continue upholding the highest standards of professionalism as you prepare the next generation of Liberian leaders. As a personal contribution to this great institution and in support of our students, I am pleased to pledge my commitment to the construction of a modern student center, a space that will foster learning, innovation, collaboration, and community. The project, which will be implemented by the Liberia Petroleum Refinery Company of Operation LPRC. I don't know if Amos is here, but once after this pronouncement today, Amos will be sending an assessment team out to the county to start that process. That the student center is expected to be completed by the end of this year. And I know it's not time yet for our pledges, but the Vice President also wants me to inform you that you'll be making an initial pledge of $5,000 today. And the government itself, to the Ministry of Finance, will make an additional contribution. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the launch of GEDEH University sends a powerful message that this government is serious. Serious about education, serious about inclusion, serious about opportunity, and above all, serious about fighting the triple enemies of our progress: illiteracy, ignorance, and brain drain. We are building a Liberia where knowledge will flourish, where talent will be nurtured, where our brightest minds will no longer feel the need to leave in such an opportunity, but will find it right here at home. Let this university stand as a promise fulfilled and a promise renewed. A promise that no Liberian child will be left behind. A promise that education will be the foundation of our national rebirth. A promise that together we will rise. Thank you, and on behalf of the Vice President, I'd now like to unveil or dedicate the GEDEH University.
Right?
Says here, GEDEH University acted during the second session of the 55th National Legislature and assented by His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, on November 11, 2025. However, we'll let this today. Thank you.
Let me stand on existing protocol, recognize the office of the Vice President Boston, the chairman of the board of trustees of the University of Greenville University, president of the university, every citizen, residents of Greenville County, Liberians, fellow kinsmen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This initial part, I think the secretary, the chief plan of Congress, will be the ideal person where they not only represent Congress, but explain why the orders are given. Because we receive all communication from all of us. With that, I will now pause to give the chief guard, the secretary of Congress, the Right Honorable Jacob Dean. The stage has been set, the chairperson has spoken, and when responsibilities are dedicated in a day, sometimes you wonder, because if a chairman gets the mark, he should be able to steer it. But being the secretary, I have to perform my duty. My boss has asked me to do that. And so, when we receive the communication from the Greenville University concerning this program today, and all of us, the five of us are all in sync. We embrace the idea. We stop protecting from the back people today to make sure that the communications limited to those dignitaries and based on all of us to ensure that their representations are present today. The fact that the Vice President's office is also represented. The office of the Speaker is also represented here. It tells you that we have done our background job to ensure that this program becomes successful. With that much said, the responsibility given to execute. The two senators, the most recent past chairperson of our caucus, Senator Honorable Thomas Yaya, is in the county. I know all of you are aware that we are on our break, our constitutional break, and so he has taken it up to the county and he's trying to set up some things, so he's not here today, but everything that should have been done, the chairperson will speak to that. The senior senator, Honorable ZWEDRU, who is the co-chair of our legislative caucus, is also out of country. But again, as I said, all of us being aware of today's program and the importance that we have attached to it, his office is also represented in full. And all besides that, the chairperson will also speak because he has a mantle to speak on our behalf. So again, the most industrial, and we call the richest one among us. Next to Senator Bello, the richest, and then since here she's our chairperson on finances. And so she's here, you see how beautiful and gorgeous it is. Everything they dressed today, she's here to do everything as a caucus to ensure that this program is successful. So, because of their engagements in the county and out country, they are not here, but the three of us are here and we are encouraging. Whatsoever we say is bounding upon them. Thank you. Honorable Chairman. Apart from that,
anyway, my people, I want to good morning and welcome. That latest day on Memory. This is the day I will empty the pockets here. for the sake of our picture of GEDEH. So please, be excited. Nobody can start here. We want to bring this all down to the collective. The world will watch us and know that the Jesus are people when they say something, they stand by it. So thank you.
Let me give you the microphone on this. The entire caucus of GEDEH is united, unanimous, is present, despite two senators are doing few things in our country. And we have the mandate, and we will do nothing less performing the mandate. The higher parliament. We want to congratulate the president, the trustee, and all of you. When you come back here, we will show you what we are here to do. Thank you.
Fedrin. So
So you completed
yes.
the chair, the person who represented. You can remove your microphone.
All right.
The person who represented the vice president spoke. And I know the vice president is taking care of Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn is taking care of the student center, his commitment to that. And I know you heard his representative talking about that too. So you have committed to the student center. So that's a word. So all of those projects will be deducted from the $1 million. So that's all part of the project. So Alex, I know you're a student of the Grand GEDEH University. Uh, what's the present condition of the student center so far? You're going to get a modern student center.
Yeah, veteran. So the modern student center is okay, but just that it's not up to standard. Yeah, that's a problem. And then we don't have a seat there because the student it will there sometimes we sit around and just have one or two lectures. So having the modern one is going to help in the process. That's going to be good because I believe that there'll be benches and chairs there that people will go there and sit in. By the time with the one we have now, we only go there. Yeah, just have a 2 3 person there, but most of us sit in a park and then have conversation with our friends.
We have a TV set. So when you go there, you can know what's going on. So when Becca playing Real Madrid, and then all the students will be there watching the game. So, and then the student center will also include a library or a bookstore. So all that will be part of the student. So what the next speaker? We didn't hear from representative or senate at the program.
So I was not able to get that particular clip. There are a lot of speakers, so it will bring in everything. Yeah, meaning I will have to be here because we have the Grand GEDEH university students at LU also spoke on the program.
Mm.
So imagine it will bring in everybody on board tonight. The whole program for 3 hours. So
Okay, we have utilized how many? So far, we're about six.
right now we are gone by 1 hour 30 minutes.
Okay, so we can go to the caller, and yeah, where they can maybe start putting their contribution, because this will improve the living, let me say the living, the teaching environment of the university. And so that $1 million will do a lot of things. Being the instructor, uh, dealing with projects to uplift the university. So, a lot of good things coming.
Now, even that 1 million sets can help us because the current classes seat veterans to tell you that the particular campus in some class in all of the classes we don't have tar. So with the 1 million project, I believe that they're also going to take care of that project. Yeah, but to be frank, in most of the all of the classes on the campus, no tar, and then you see people feet are dusty because no tar. So we spend 2-3 hours.
You mean the classroom?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Oh,
classroom.
you mean so you mean they bring the dust from the
Even the corridor is the same thing. So in the classrooms, outside of the classroom, no tar, and you feel. But when the president came near and talk about that to see how best I can have tar being laid in all of the classes, including the corridor. All right, so let's go to the phone line and see if there are people who've been listening to us here this evening. So we'll go to the phone line, folks, and hear from you. You listen to main speaker here, the Grand Gillette Caucus. You listen to Ben. You listen to the president, Dr. Eric Boto, chairman of the board of trustees, Dr. William Toa. Let's pick up this person. Bedekatu, welcome to the show. Okay, we lost him. So, folks, 0776105. Pick up this person. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Will, good evening.
Good evening, Chief. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good evening to our professors. Why are we not hearing the principal voice, Mr. Wright Ati, and others, besides the veteran Smith?
Well,
Anyway,
today some of them.
There's a group of students will be in class before the professors. They are on their way coming.
Yes, of course.
Sometimes a flight can do pick and drop.
Yeah. Veterans had grabbed the land, so.
Yeah, you see there. And we want him to get our points, please.
Yeah, so just drop it. You come back, let you know.
Yeah, I think we need a call back.
You know, there are times you go to school. There are other times, you're tired of going to school. All right, so the veteran is here 0776-105-105-881-14-3504. 0776-105-105-881-14-3504. Let's hear you. Quickly, let's have on Medicatu. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I guess Professor Veteran is in class now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So good evening to the veteran and with the arrival of the other professors. So thank you for the topic. We're listening to all of the clips that you play. But like we always say, promises It's the will and pleasure of this person who make the promises to fulfill it in their own way and timing. Because once I promise you, Ellis, it means I have to exhibit that good behavior as a responsible person to fulfill my promise.
Sure.
So I have to love it around, or before I can make promises, I must also be depending on something that will make me to fulfill my promise, so that I will always be recognized as a good gentleman. But we observe nowadays, our government officials can go to those kind of events, make good promises, and they don't fulfill their promises. Some will be like they've been so busy to the extent that they are forgetting about those promises. You have to remind them. And so it's incumbent upon our board of trustees now at the university, as well as our legislators, to keep knocking the doors of those senior government officials who have made promises on this program, because it is in our interest. We need them as they stand now. They don't need us. So we need to help the university faculty to go after those promises in making sure that it is fulfilled. Additionally, those of us who are legislators, directors, and ministers in government that are close proximity with the president, the vice president, and other high-profile government officials, it is incumbent upon us now to lobby it around them in making sure that they help our university. Like what you just said, yes, we have been visiting the campuses as well. On a serious note, it does not represent a university, especially so the inner part of it, the classrooms. You visit one of it, you come out, you don't want to tell anybody that this is a university campus or classroom you visited. Don't get me wrong. We are not saying the faculties are not doing well, no, but there are a lot more needed to be done on that campus.
But they have to go ahead, hit the point, because even that particular building, people are like posting ZWEDRU. How many times you see people taking photo over there?
Thank you. That's what we are saying, my brother. So we are currently calling on our leadership from the caucus to help us, help the faculties in putting the agenda. Let it not just be promises made, then we all sit down and wait for the people to come with their promises to fulfill it. We need to go after them. Lastly, the veteran, please, I'll send you the text. I got a very important message for you to be delivered. So I should like to call you, please. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. ZWEDRU. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means we have a call on the line. Okay. Go ahead, Chief.
Thank you very much. This is Amos Williams from Garoville community.
Mr. William, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for stopping on the discussion. And I'm very happy on this issue. I'm very for people. But the only thing, my recommendation here, the university. I think you are there. But the university, state come first. Yes. What I mean, they need to fair around the whole university. The first thing, yes, to fair the whole university. Look at multilateral. 45. No late student, you late. You want to put you.
Mr. William, don't compare multilateral campus.
Okay, thank you. See? So at least they forget what a child business friend. But no, I think what I'm saying is a child will be later because we inside we know you are learning. For around when someone comes, you are taking a photo, no all things, nothing. Look at the pantry. What the pantry did down there? Is that flower? No, it's not good. That pantry will come probably in the future. We say fun on your show. Thank you very much. Amos William once again.
Thank you so
Thank
much, Mr. William, for being part of the show.
Thank
Our people want to like camp out the bill like that when you go, you pass so. Let me tell you the amount of money they pour in our camper that we don't even have a hostel building, university. All our building just throw on the ground. You reach there, somebody tell you say this is a university, you say no. Maybe this is one of the biggest high school too in GEDEH County. 0776-105-105 881-143504 0776-105-105 881-143504 and the number supported through this evening, and let's hear from you. 0776-105-105 881-143504 and let's hear from you. The line is open. You've been listening to the show. Some of us who were not impressing or we don't listen or we don't follow on Facebook, we did a necessary this evening that will bring you what's happening days ago in Monrovia on a 1 million launch fund drop in Monrovia to help upgrade our university. So let's hear from you. You listen to Dr. Eric Boto, you listen to the Board of Trustees here, Dr. William Toa, you listen to person who represents the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Vice President Jeremiah Pacom, and you listen to our caucus here this evening. It's about time that we hear from you too. 776-105-105 881-143504 and numbers supported through, and you're going to be live here. So if I think you can go ahead and call come in, then I will let you know. Brethren.
Okay. So your microphone, Alex. Your microphone. Okay. So I think it's a wonderful thing, ambitious goal by the university to improve the education for the Grand GEDEH University community, which includes student, faculty, and the staff, and also to bring more departments where students can continue. When you get your AA, you need to get bachelor, maybe you may carry out to master. All of that costs money, and government can only do so much. So to fill in the gap of the budget, this the launching endowment will really put the university to stand up compared with the other university of higher learning. So that's a good thing. So there's the first launching that took place in Monrovia, and I learned one will be in Grand GEDEH. When that time comes, we'll promote it. And another one will be in June of this year in the diaspora. So I don't know, Alex, whether it will be in the city of Trenton, city of Philadelphia, or which city would be the host. And I know what they will be looking at. They will be looking at the state with the highest number of the citizens from Grand GEDEH County. So most likely, won't have to do a research to know. I know they're doing it already, and the Grand GEDEH Association in Americas already know that. They will know which. But I can tell they've been having series of program in Philadelphia. So Philadelphia will do it because they have most of the cultural ambassadors, all of the icons. Most of them live in Philly, and New Jersey. So I believe the program will be launched right in Philadelphia. If not Philadelphia, then it might be Minnesota. If it's not Minnesota, maybe Raw Island. So we'll see. And then that will be the first information that will come up. And then in June, the launching will take place there where the diaspora will give their contribution. But Alex, I part of the being given an honorary position where if you don't want to wait until June, you can send it through me, and then I will give it to the authority. If you don't want to wait until June, and you heard what was played this evening, and you want to start your own contribution, then you let me know by calling my number 424-202-8599. 424-202-8599, Fred Smith. And then I will tell you how it can be sent, and then we'll make sure it's delivered. But if you feel comfortable giving it to your owner association, you can do it. So then we'll do weekly report. If I receive it, I'll give weekly report. And so if you don't want to wait for June, then you start giving right now. It could be any amount. It could be $1 every week. It could be $5 every week, or it could be $10. How you want to support this worthy cause? And I think it's a good cause that we all should rally around it. So, Alex, all of the people spoke on the audio you got, and I think as we get closer, we'll get more information about the project. But if you're from University of Liberia or you in Maserati, uh, you had that opportunity to go to City Hall to give your contribution. So right now, I learned that the reception for the launching will take place in Grand GEDEH. So you have a time to be appreciated. And it was a wonderful program. I hope so. One of these days we'll get the president, Iriboto, back on the program to maybe help her whether so far he can consider the fundraising going well. And so we'll have him.
We have a call on the line. Can you not pick that call?
Okay, 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 okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, Daniel. Where do you join from?
My name is Daniel Kai from Bolivia community.
Daniel, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. I tell God, thank you so much for our career in studio. All the things we are listening. And the only thing I am feeling today is more fire community at least to reach to find a senior community at least to be paying. I find out somebody get it pay. I know we running around, all the whole country will find how to pay small things before to pay more than at least what will put the value together. And at least will get small things. So for me, I appealing to them. Let it open so that we at least people in our people will get our part out that will be able to pay it. Yeah, it will not be the pay the same people alone, also more people alone. Open play let put together at least to find of lay group that for community get out of group at least to be putting small together. Those are where agree to put it nicely. They have put that part of our little follow get something. So I begin it. That is form of thing.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So in my country, right, some people can do at least that for people for our community, our college, university, for to be advanced. To our rally, it will be advanced.
Sure.
So and also you see the police station is that was two rally made the police station built back. So I pray to God that the God will be successful. Yeah, so
Okay.
that thank you so much.
Thank you too for following. I
Okay.
will pray and hope that the day of the launching here in Grand Gila County at the city, you also be there. Yeah, Vedra, you can go ahead.
Is the station on? Someone just gave me. Say the station not on. So all where we are playing, the people are not hearing.
Why would the person say that we are on?
Oh,
Because people are
so
listening to it. Now, if somebody tells you and say the station is not on, then how other people follow it?
maybe through Facebook and YouTube,
We are live on Facebook and YouTube.
but the regular station you
Stop it on.
on.
We on top radio.
Oh, okay. So I know. So,
So maybe that particular person don't know the frequency for talk.
okay. So uh, what's the time now? It's going to 7 our time and going to 11 your time. So is there another recording from the program that you can play?
No.
Okay. Or we can play maybe just a remark from Mr. Toa.
I don't call
For
that
those
particular
who
part you're talking about.
the remarks, the one from the beginning.
Yeah, for the remind, I don't call that particular part.
No, you play it. That's when Dr. Toa spoke.
For the first one I play from, I should play it by right?
Yeah. So you'll be hearing the voice for Chief Dr. William Toa. So you get the essence of the program, the endowment, and how we can all ride it. So when he gets there, you will hear that. And, we're calling on everybody to contribute. It's a worthwhile thing to do. And maybe from there, we will find another topic to move on with. So I'll be looking for something. So hope you enjoying the Saturday edition. I beg to differ.
Representative of District 2, Grand Gila County, Honorable Jacob Didi, Honorable Representative of District 3, Grand Gila, Dr. Jesse Noah Andrew, President of the Nearby University, Dr. Joseph P. Isaac, President of Lady University, representatives of various institutions, our distinguished peers of our county, in our country, in Africa, distinguished other members of the government of Liberia, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me take this time to say a few words to welcome you. That today is the launching, formally pronouncing the word of the existence of the Grand GEDEH University, as well as the launching of the 1 million fund drive to boost the budget for the delivery of quality education, higher institutions running in the great county of the Republic of Nigeria. Usually, as we all know, the envelope, the resources envelope, is not always enough. Even this can apply to our respective homes. What our rural homes don't receive as disposable income. When we get to the table to make our budget, there are always some shortfalls we have to manage here and there to balance our budget. The same thing happened at the national level. So during the budgeting process, there are competing interests. And so in that process, when you slide out this, give this here, you give this there, sometimes other institutions don't get all that they need. We call it a strategic budget process. Now, so for those of us at the Grand GEDEH University, we realize that things we want to do to produce quality education, a highly competitive education, to make our students on top of their game, require the requisite funding to be able to have qualified professors, the learning environment to be conducive, the academic publications that will exist to aid the learning process, and the technology and infrastructure. As a consequence, those of us who, by virtue of your kind gesture, that happen to lead our institution at this point in time, did a consolidation of ideas. And said, well, we are giving this matter now to run this institution. So what can we do to deliver the mandate given to us? In that purpose, we teased out several ideas, and then we agreed that we have a budget deficit of between 900,000 to 1.2 million. And so we said, okay, we'll take the midpoint, median point. We say we're going to launch fund drive, $1 million fund drive, that will add to what the government gave us around 800 plus thousand to run a university staff. Together, we'll be able to raise to have a total budget for the university of 1,800,000, 1,900,000 to run the university. And so the gap that we need to fill to run the university is $1 million. We assure you, when this funding is provided, Grand GEDEH University will produce state-of-the-art quality education that can be compared to none. At the same time, Grand GEDEH University, as the county is projected, as the frontline county from the Southeastern region, wants to create a center of excellence when it comes to education. And so they brought our requests and became that we institutionalize this vision to make sure that Grand GEDEH County has the center of excellence when it comes to education. Therefore, we want to say welcome, asking you to delve into your pockets, to do all you can so that the vision and mission of the university can be accomplished by the little we do here. Because great things start with good intentions. So if you're being here today, show up and you have very good intentions. So we'll say welcome And please do all you can to participate in classes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Veteran, that's a recording there. Veteran. Mr. Smith.
So
So,
let so that was the chairman of the board of trustee, Chief Dr. William Toa, giving the whole scope of what the university is trying to do, since he's the chairman of the board of trustee. That event took place at City Hall, and I know more information will be coming for this station, and maybe we'll have that Erie bottle to see how people of Grand GEDEH, the southeastern region, can contribute to this worthy cause. Now, if you're in the diaspora, you are the veteran voice. Uh, you can send it, because the launching of the diaspora participation in this worthy cause, the $1 million drive by undertaken by the university, will take place in June of this year. But if you don't want to wait until June and you have it right now and you want to give it, then my number would be, you can call me and tell you how you can do it for the diaspora only. And then my number again is 424 area code 202-8599. And then we would talk and tell you how you can contribute. And every penny you gave will go towards helping in getting to the benchmark of $1 million. And this would be needed to offset the budget, although they're getting subsidy from government, but that won't meet all the challenges. We're paying for the gap for teacher salary, or recruiting better teachers, faculty and staff, to strengthen the different departments. So the university up there now, uh, they are full-fledged university, and so certain things should be in place, and that's why the fund is urgently needed. So you can do that, or if you just want to call me to lead you directly to campus, you want to talk with them directly, you can do that. But wherever, let's rally around the the administration of the University of Grand GEDEH, as they have embarked on a worthy cause, a 1 million luncheon endowment. And so hope this we work together, it can be successful. People are already responding to it. And so the next time we have the president of the college, he would give an update as to whether we are closer or we far apart. And so it's good that the benefit coming to the people of Grand GEDEH, and they should be the one to partake in this endeavor, because wherever Canberra, you will benefit. The university name will shine. The type of teachers coming to the campus, and programs that are very needed, the money will be used to implement that. So let's wait, let's see uh, that people will call in to contribute to that worthy cause. So I know, Alex, you someone who loves sports. I think you heard that uh, the president of CAF. He been a busy man, you know. He went both to Morocco and then he went to Senegal to meet the president and the federation to let them know that whatever result that would be forthcoming, you know, Senegal appeal to play an international friendly in France, and they display the trophy. To me, they will not let the trophy go, although the decision have turned around, but they're waiting for the appeal. So the arbitration body, uh, the higher body of that perform arbitration between countries and teams, will look into their matter. But the president of CAF been very busy going touring these two countries, Senegal and Morocco, that you have reached the final stage. So wherever the body of arbitration will say that both parties should accept it. So whether not to grant Morocco the trophy or the trophy remain with Senegal, uh, the the body that you can appeal to in sports will look into that matter and come up with the final position. So the president of CAF, a very basic person, meeting the president of Senegal, meeting the federation in Senegal, doing the same thing in Morocco. And so when this final decision come up, that both Morocco and Senegal will accept the final judgment wherever the Code of Arbitration or Sport in CAF says it will be a final decision. So at least you're a lover of sports and you see what is going on. Two countries going at each other on the pitch. Now they're going in the court system to work in their favor. What's your opinion on what is transforming in CAF? Do you think that this was justice by taking the trophy? We know that they won 1-0, but taking it away from them and giving it to Morocco, you think that was a fair decision? And what's your whole take on this whole uh,
Pedro, I
African
saw you
Cup of
mentioning your
Nations?
WhatsApp boss. Let time space and drop the line and let's see what's up.
I beg to differ, my people. If it's not correct, we gotta come so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palaver, no fear inside. Truth must talk, we not go high. What Mr. Judge?
Pedro,
Yeah.
I'll send you the text. I will see you.
Okay. You can play our theme song.
Uh,
Bring that stand, ready back transmission of stand. I'm a right to talk and flat man. Underneath of you guys really make you think fair. Claudia sleep, strong woman, yeah. If you wrong, she go say ah. Leader king, how this side, homie county with the light. Timber people, we are ready. Remember, son, steady. From bush to town, from market to yard. If the matter strong, we hit it hard. If the thing not strong, right, we go talk now. If they hide the truth, we go bring out. If you read small, pull yourself up. If they hide the truth, we go bring out. We go bring down, pull yourself up. Harita, pull it back. And let them put their mind free on here. Not forget, to where we die. The present time is so beautiful. My people, hello time, oh.
You are coming in, veteran.
Yeah. So it's about 10 minutes after 11 p.m. in Liberia. And for you who watching in the diaspora, it's 10 minutes after 7 p.m. And we have been bringing information, highlights from the recent $1 million launching endowment of the Grand GEDEH University. We hope that I help you all in understanding and encouraging you all to commit uplifting the standard of the university. And it was done officially by a representative of the Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn office. A representative spoke and had a lot of individual, institution, government officials, senator, representatives, all there to help raise this $1 million fund that will help solve major undertaking by the university. So you can be part of it, and we'll let you know how things so far. We'll get the president of the university, Dr. Iraboto, sometime next week to give an update how things coming on so far. Saying it was launched last week Monday, so we'll see how things update. And for those in the diaspora who are wondering how they can be a part, it will be done officially sometime in June during the summer. The school will come there, and then you can do your part. Uh, for those in Grand GEDEH, the southeastern region, I think the university will soon announce that how you can do your part to participate, so the university can reach the milestone of $1 million to bring uplifting projects, the shortage of the budget, and this will help them to bring you a modern student center and other endeavor improving the different departments, teacher salaries, and all of that. So when you're doing that to help the University of Grand GEDEH. And also you're helping the southeastern region, because when the university is functioning at a speed, then students will leave from southeastern region. Instead of going to the University of Liberia, they can stay right here and get the quality education instead of going to Monrovia, Liberia. And so also, if you in the diaspora and you want to start your contribution and you don't want to wait for June, then you can send it to the veteran, Fred Veteran Smith or Fred Smith. And my number is 424 area code 202-8599. So we're signing off shortly. Uh, Monday we'll be having an interesting show Monday. We hope we have enlightened you today I bet to different special edition on Saturday to telling you about higher education, the University of the Grand GEDEH University $1 million fundraising. So join us on Monday. We'll be coming with another edition of I Bet to Differ when our full panelists will be on hand, including our moderator Achi Wright and Saku Kuroman and panelist Numo, our counselor Day, and our own Claudia, who might not be feeling too well today. Claudia, we wish you speedy recovery. Uh, and other member of our panelist team that we haven't seen them for quite a while will join us on Monday. A fresh edition of I Bet to Different. You know, we've been rolling this week and we'll do it even better next week. And also don't forget our morning show, the State Podium, where we have uh, our own panelists, and on that show, John Akin, uh, Councilor Taylor Brown. Also, we have Freddie Veteran Smith, we got Orita Toba, and Mr. Numa sometimes join us in the morning. So, and who else I'm missing again? Our teach in person on Friday edition, Zaza with John also, and you will also have a call us to on Monday, Stay Podium, and we have special guests coming in. So just stay tuned to the regular programming of Top FM 105.3. Tomorrow is Sunday. Uh, you might go to church. Uh, and join us for the rest of the evening line of our programs. Hope we have done you well this Saturday. Stay tuned to the station. And those who send a sympathy to the Smith family, the Bo, Fale Bapubo family of Riverside and Morovia. Today we laid our sister, mother, aunt to a final resting home somewhere in Kirisburg, Shatta Cemetery. That's the new modern cemetery in the city now. Everybody carrying a loved one to be buried there. Laying well protected cemetery. So we hope you have enjoyed it. You are with us today, and we appreciate all what you did for the Smith family, the Bo, Bapu Bo family, and all of that. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Erie, you have any final words for our callers before we sign off? Since today is Saturday. I've been having a hectic day from this morning, monitoring the homegoing for my sister. And so today we just call it shots, and I'm on solo today. The other panelists left me solo today. They all having the wonderful Saturday. The sun is shining out there. So maybe my dad need a few hours to go outside and take the what Mother Nature can give me or provide for me. I just been indoor, Alex. So Alex, what's your day yourself? You need to take another course before the day is over. What will you be doing today, man, Alex?
Well, over the weekend, I think that's the time I have more chance to relax. So for today, I'll be relaxing to the house. Maybe to sleep, rest my body, and get ready for next week.
Next week would be not a disappointing week. It would be we have a wonderful program. We have guests lined up for next week. So stay tuned to I Bear to Differ, and other programs. So Alex, Fred the veteran signing off this Saturday evening, and the time here is 7:18 in the diaspora USA, and in Liberia it's about 11:18 p.m. So wish you a wonderful evening, and you all that have been tuned to us. Hope we have done justice to you all this evening. To all our callers, we say thank you for joining us, and for the management staff, also wishing you all well. So Fred Adventure Smith signing off right now. So Ellis, you can complete our ritual of signing off, our theme song, and we say for the day, thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
thank you too, but Emmanuel said I should remind you we have a very important message for you. Bereka too.
Top FM 105, 3 we on the air. Leader shout, Sheku Koroma. From ready, in a play. Alex D. We're back there. He back to differ. I beg to differ, my people. Oh. If you're not correct, we go talk, I'm so. From 9 o'clock to 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palava, no fear inside. To talk, we not go high. Call Mr. George Nubo, bring that stand. Pretty veterans meeting, no nonsense. Amos right, talk and clear, yeah. Money don't play, see, let the thing fair. Nadia Smith, strong woman, yeah. If you wrong, she go say, Everybody, how decide? For me country with their life. In my people, you're ready. Grand Bass are steady, steady. From push to down, from market to yard. It don't matter strong, we hit it hard. If that thing not straight, we go talk 'em. If they hide the truth, I go bring 'em. If you bet small and fool yourself, you must speak for them to give up. To the farmer people, oh. If it's not correct, we go talk and so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we fit me and we ready to fight. No palava, no fear inside. Truth must talk, we not go hide. I bet to the farmer people, oh. If it's not correct, we go talk and so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we fit me and we ready to fight. No palava, no fear inside. Truth must talk, we not go hide. People, my people, oh, cry. People, people, cry. People, lead that shout. People. 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. The problem time, no sleeping business. Your voice matter, so.
All right, so veteran, that's it. See you next week Monday. So folks, that's it. This is how we like to come to the conclusions of the program today. Editions of the program I beg to differ. Let me say many thanks to all of you for the listening role play. The name is Elizana Duelu. I've been the producer up here this wonderful evening hour. So do have yourself a wonderful day. This I let to leave you. I'll talk to you whenever you hear my voice on this radio. Let me say bye bye from my end and out.
When opinions collide and the truth must rise, this is the program where voices